Tiera is being featured on our national countdown this week. Hi, Tiera. Good to see you.
Hi.
And I tell you, I was just going through some YouTube videos, and I saw you singing "Ring of Fire." One of my friends sent it over.
Yeah.
And I don't hear a lot of women do "Ring of Fire," honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I used to play at Chick-fil-A back home, and we would do like a writers round. And
At Chick-fil-A?
At Chick-fil-A, yes.
Where is home? I need to know where this Chick-fil-A is, where there's a writers round.
I'm from Birmingham, but I'm actually from like a suburb of Birmingham. It's called Gardendale. And so I would play with these like bluegrass guys, and they just like taught me a bunch of country music, and Ring of Fire was one of the first ones. So yeah, we'd sing Ring of Fire at Chick-fil-A.
Would people come to Chick-fil-A to watch the writers round?
They did.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
I love both of those things.
I mean, we also got free Chick-fil-A out of it, so that's always great.
Tiera is here, and that's how I found you, honestly, was going through some music, and I was like, dang, she kills that song.
Thanks.
And then I started checking out your EP. You have an EP that's out. By the way, Cameron's here, who wrote a lot of these songs with you, right?
Yes, Cameron Bedell. So we wrote a lot of the songs, and he also produced the whole thing. So
Dang, Cameron, what do you not do? Cameron walked in and was like, hey, I'm from Wichita. And I have just a huge love for Wichita, Kansas. And then he looks at Morgan and goes, we went to high school together. And Morgan goes, oh, yeah. Dang, so
That's awesome.
Tiera, when did you move from Alabama up to Nashville?
I moved here 3 years ago, and I did the whole thing, like, traveling back and forth, from my hometown to Nashville. And after a year in college, I finally convinced my parents to move up here with me.
So they moved up here too?
Yeah, and they're still here. I'm loving it.
So with what you've been able to do so far, I know you played at the Bluebird, which isn't that the craziest, also coolest thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like one of my first performances here in Nashville, which was wild. But it's also like super nerve-wracking because it's like one of the few places where people are like actually listening. But yeah, I love it. It was super fun.
And they're sitting, like, I don't know if you played the round or you played the stage, but they're sitting like right on your elbow. And they're eating too sometimes. They're right on you.
Yeah, I've done the one on the stage and also in the round. And yeah, it's crazy, but I mean that's why I fell in love with Nashville and country music is like, I feel like you don't really get those kinds of writers rounds everywhere, so it's a cool experience.
I saw a picture of you and Shania Twain. How did that come together? How did you meet her?
Yeah, so I was on this show called Real Country, and it was a music competition show here in Nashville, and it was Shania Twain, Travis Tritt,
Jake,
and
right?
Jake Owen. Yeah, and Shania was I was on her team. And I mean, it was so random. She just like invited me to be on the show, and I got to like be mentored by her, and she's been so great even after the show, like, commenting on Instagram posts and stuff and just being supportive of my music. So
how did you not win or did you win the show? I don't know who won the show.
So I won my episode, but I didn't win the whole thing.
Who in the world beat you? Like, seriously. Do you know who won the show? I don't know who won the show.
Jada Dreyer. She's awesome.
I know who Jada Dreyer is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she is actually awesome. I wouldn't say she's awesomer. I'd say you're both equally awesome. And they had to make a very tough decision.
Thanks.
That's what I would say.
Okay.
All right. Tiera is here. Let's do, if you don't mind, I want to do one of your songs.
Yes.
Will you play Not Your Girl? Play us a little bit of that.
Yes.
Tell me about
absolutely.
this song first.
Yeah, so I kind of wrote it from, don't laugh, I kind of wrote it from like a relationship perspective. But really the song is about when I first moved to Nashville, it was really important for me to like figure out who I was as an artist before anybody else could tell me, because I feel like it's super easy to just like be swayed in one direction and have people tell you what your music should sound like, what your brand should be, and so it was important for me to like figure that out before somebody else told me to. So that's kind of like the whole premise of the song. It's like I'm not your girl. Can't control me.
It's interesting because when I just see the title or I heard the song, I would think it was a relationship song, but then you describe it as your perspective and a career. It reminds me of Not Gonna Write You a Love Song by Sarah Bareilles.
Yes.
Which
yeah.
you hear that and you go, oh, she's talking to some dude. Not gonna write you a love. But then you find out she only wrote that song because she's telling her label, I'm not writing you a love song.
Yeah,
So-
you are fueling Cameron right now because he literally said that in the right. I so did not want to write this song because I was like, I don't want people to think that I'm just like crapping on them. But I mean, it was just my truth, and he just encouraged me to
I'm
write
proud of her
that one.
because
So.
she's the type of girl that is. This song couldn't be more true. She sticks to her guns, and she's like, "This is who I am. This is what I do," and it's a breath of fresh air to produce something like that, you know.
Follow Tiera. Amy, what do you want to say?
Nothing. It was just so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm just impressed.
Thank you.
At Tiera Music on Instagram. Are you on TikTok doing the thing over there too yet?
I'm there. Am I doing the thing?
Yeah.
That's the question. No,
Okay.
I'm not.
All right. You'll get there. Trust me. All right,
She
Tiera.
has this thing. Hold on, now I do want to say it's something that came to my head. Do the thing with your voice where you go like really high. Like I wasn't expecting to go back. Maybe that was also even in the first song, but like, this sounds so pretty. Y'all two
thank
together.
you.
Are you always going to be with her?
I'm gonna try to.
He will always be here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this EP is kind of like a reintroduction for me, and he's super like into R&B country, and I am too, so it just meshes well together.
Well, like
No,
you asked me how long
yeah.
I've been here, and I told you it's been 10 years, almost 11, and I've been kind of looking to find my way in this town as an R&B country guy. That's kind of the two genres that I grew up listening to and I want to do, but it's like it was hard to find a place to fit in and like make it work, and then little Tiera came along.
Well, yeah, I was like, she's your golden ticket
and
because she's
and,
amazing.
you know, and it just worked. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Tiera,
Thank
thank you
you.
for coming in. Big
Thanks for
fan.
having me.
Good luck. Crush it. I'll see you again soon when you're like, what's your name, Billy again? And yeah,
you know.
I see it now. You're going to be that big of a star.
So
All right,
good.
clap your hands. Tiera, everybody.
Thank you.
It's a